We'll announce that items 1 and 2 will be put over to the next meeting of this committee. Item 5, for purposes of correcting language on the item, we will put that item over, item 5, to the next meeting of this committee. And that leaves us with items 3 and 4. Those two items, 3 and 4, have been announced that we can go into closed session if necessary. But at this time, I would like to ask any members of the public if they have any comments on items 3 or 4. I have a public comment card. Is Dr. Clyde Williams here? Or is that for another committee?
That is for public comment.
Okay. Dr. Williams? Okay, he stepped out. Okay, at the appropriate time, we'll hear from Dr. Williams, who filled out a public comment card. It appears that it's general public comment?
It is.
Okay. Out of a courtesy, we don't know how long we're going to go into closed session, so what I'd like to do is afford him an opportunity to speak before we go into closed session. At this time, we will go to general public comment. We do have one general public comment card. Dr. Clyde Williams, please come forward for general public comment.
Good afternoon. Dr. Clyde Williams, El Sereno, Northeast LA, also member of the LA 32 Neighborhood Council, which was privileged to receive a personal invitation or a request from the mayor of South Pasadena, Mr. Mike Tenn, regarding LA City support for AB 353 by Gil Cedillo, regarding removal or repeal of a section of the California Transportation Code. This particular portion of the code allows Caltrans to override any objections if there's been a 10-year, might say, non-negotiable position on the two parties. So basically it's to allow Caltrans to put through the 710 tunnel or surface route as they wish after a 10-year period, and they've exceeded the 10 years. Mr. Cedillo has put forward this bill, AB 353, and we'd like to get the City of Los Angeles to support it. Recognizing the time factor, it would be difficult without a special session, perhaps by your committee. So LA 32 Neighborhood Council would appreciate any sort of expedition or expediting of this particular issue if it can be done. Also, perhaps to join with that, a repeal of Sam Yorty's signature on the memorandum of agreement transportation contract with Caltrans to rescind the City of Los Angeles' approval for the 710. Thank you.
Thank you. We're on general public comment in this committee. Is there anybody else here for general public comment? Seeing no more public comment cards before me, and also seeing no one come forward, general public comment for this committee is now closed. With that, we'll move to public comment on items 3 and 4. Anybody here to speak on items 3 and 4? I do not see any public comment cards before me on items 3 and 4. No one coming forward. Public comment on items 3 and 4 is now closed. With that, we will go into closed session on items 3 and 4. So those members of the public and of the people in the room who are not here specifically on those items and who are allowed to go into closed session, please you'll have to vacate the room. We're not going in the back room here, so we're going to stay in this room. So I need to vacate the room if you're not part of the attorney for these two items. Where are those people? Huh? Who are all those folks? Oh, okay.
Thursday.